thank all of you for reconvening with us. So on the phone system, what are your wishes, commissioners? I would recommend that we request bids. But y'all may have a different thought.
I suggest, yes, that we table it till we can get some outside information, some bids, just to have a little more conversation over it.
Is
Yeah.
that what you need? You just need some the authority to go do what you need to do?
That's correct.
Well,
we don't have to bid 25,000.
yeah, but I would definitely like to know what that is compared to the other.
Yeah,
and
bring
what
some
the difference
information,
is.
say this
Yeah.
is what this entails.
Yeah, I think that's.
And you can't, and if you think that there may be some component that pushes it over 30, that you do need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, and he's already, I mean, he's been working on it 2 years. I'm not sure what else we want to get.
Yeah, I just need authority to either A, go collect bids for a brand new system, or if you guys would like to entertain the idea of just going with a brand new system, or if you would like me to continue to look at a way of finding a vendor to maintain our existing system, but with the understanding that it's costing us about $600 each time for me to find a vendor to even quote us on maintaining our existing system.
I think we want to move to a new system.
Yeah.
Whether
Oh,
that's through a
absolutely, I do
bid or
too.
something
I think we
different.
need a new system.
Why don't you?
Well, he's already got in his budget, why do we have to
Because you
take
have
bids?
to make sure
Because
that,
Select a bid.
Yeah.
If it's under
Because I think
30,000?
one of the preliminary quotes is
But we
below
might
the
not
bid
take
amount,
that.
but one is not.
But that's what he wants to take, right?
I think we need to
Let's wait.
solicit bids for the,
Yeah, I agree.
for the
I make a
new phone
motion that
system.
we do, that we solicit bids.
Okay, is there a second?
Second.
And so we'll ask Eric to get with the administrator, put together the specs so that we know that we're getting what we need. Obviously, if there's a difference of 25 and 70,000 on two systems, they're not the same. So we need to know what we're asking for, so that when we get bids, they'll be all on a level playing field. So there's a motion and second. Anything else? All in favor, say aye.
Yeah.
Opposed, same sign. They carry 2-0. With one abstention.
Give it a man his phones.
All right. Well, next is consider approval of a donated vehicle for the Sheriff's Department, Power South. You want to talk about that, Sheriff?
Sure. We have approached Tower South with a need for a new, a better vehicle for our tracking team, our K-9 tracking team, and they were able to provide us with a 2018 Chevrolet Crew Cab, four-wheel drive. Miles is about 160,000 miles. It's a well-maintained truck, and they would like to donate this to the sheriff's office at no cost to the sheriff's office for use in that program.
What's the Chevrolet 1800?
Chevrolet 1800.
That's what it says. It's supposed to be a 1500?
I'm sure it's supposed to be a 1500.
I think it's 1525.
Yeah, I've never heard of an
That's a half
1800.
and half,
Yeah,
about a half, 3/4.
maybe a heavy half. Used to have the heavy half.
Heavy packing.
Yeah. But it's set up. All we would need to do is put our box in the back and put lights in it. But we have lights. It won't cost us anything to put any lights in it. We just go through our scrap pile.
Put a CD radio and the dog box in it, go hunt.
Go to Blue Springs?
So it's
Is there a motion to accept this donated vehicle?
I make a motion.
Second.
Motion and second. Questions? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. All right, that's approved. Next item is, before you leave there, is consider purchase of a vehicle for a jail.
Yes, this is a budgeted item. It was made in our budget and everything. We waited a little bit before we got it. Well, it's in. It's for a new F-150 pickup truck to replace the Dodge Ram that we have there now. We're going to be using the Ram on our work crews that pick up the trash in the county.
Is that the last of our budgeted vehicles for the year?
Yes.
Either in the jail or the...
Right. That's the last commission budgeted vehicle
Okay.
This vehicle is for your department or for the jail?
for the jail.
Has it got to have any equipment? Or is it-
Uh,
Are they I know one time we got some stuff from Stivers and they had equipment, we had equipment bought.
Right.
An override there.
Whatever equipment we need, we have it. We've already purchased it.
I didn't know if this.
Because it's still some of that leftover Stivers stuff. This should be all that we have left over, so that equipment was already purchased
So
a
we
while
got-
back, yeah.
What we got to do, we ain't got to do no change.
No.
Commissioners, what are your thoughts? What are your wishes?
I'll make a motion.
Okay.
It's already approved.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
Questions for the sheriff? Any more questions, comments?
You said it's already in, it's in at Stivers?
It's at Stivers.
And this is a responder, so that means it's fully equipped, you can get out and chase people and everything?
It's a police package vehicle.
Okay. So is that necessary for the jail, although I see, it's already in here? Uh-oh. But would we, would you, not we, would you?
The responder package is not really necessary for the jail.
Right.
But it's cheaper than the XLT package.
But
So-
I guess my question was, I know the last time we talked, you said, I think you ended up with the one that was not a responder.
Right.
So would you be better to trade out and let you have this one? I mean, I guess that
Nah,
doesn't pertain
it
to
don't
us
really-
anyway, but,
It really doesn't matter. The one at the jail is, it's got, rubber floor mats and things like that, so it doesn't really matter to me, but they've already ordered that one, so it doesn't matter to me. So,
All right, we have a motion. I think we had a second, did we?
Yes.
Any other questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
uh,
Okay, that's approved. Please.
I'd like to mention something else,
Yes, sir.
and I'm sorry this is not on the agenda today, but we have a users conference over in Georgia, Savannah, Georgia, for our commissary. The conference is free. It doesn't cost anything, as far as sending them. It's just for the hotel rooms. And I'm willing to pay for their hotel rooms out of my discretionary funds if y'all would just allow them to go to Savannah to this conference.
How many officers?
What's that?
How many officers?
Four
Okay.
officers.
How many nights, do you know?
It will be 11, 12, 3 nights.
Okay.
This is the same conference that Morgan had talked to him earlier about that didn't meet the criteria. So for the record, all expenses incurred are going to go to law enforcement.
Yes.
and this will be officers that go or
It's
jail
gonna-
personnel?
It's going to be jail personnel that goes.
Okay, and the jail personnel that will attend, they're the people that do the food?
Yes, they're the ones that utilize the commissary and that they have, they have technology updates and things like that. Now, it shouldn't, well, I've been to them before, they just hadn't been out of state, so, and this one's just in Savannah.
Okay, so he's proposing to pay out of his discretionary funds, law enforcement funds. So we're just being asked to acknowledge that it's an out-of-state trip for 4 officers.
And they'll be carpooling, so it's not going to take a bunch of vehicles, just one.
Do we need to make sure with Morgan before we approve it? I think we've got a little bit of time. Is it
It's in March.
March?
We do need to make reservations for the rooms as soon as we can.
Well, the information was given before, she said it did not meet the criteria. This is new information, so I would not feel comfortable paying any county funds that we're responsible for on this. But if he's taking it for law enforcement, then
Well,
that
it's,
liability goes on him.
it is a conference, a seminar to go through these things that deal with our commissary, a lot of updates and stuff. I spoke with the attorney, and it was sort of the wording that was put in the invitation and everything. And I got it right here, but the last it says, join us for some fun and collaboration. And that was the question, are they going here to have fun or what? Well,
Is
a
it a
conference
hunting,
is
is
a
it a
conference.
hunting trip?
No, it's not a hunting trip, it's a learning trip.
Okay. Unless you have concerns after your conversation with Morgan, I think that the fact that he's paying it out of discretionary funds or law enforcement funds would answer our concerns. Do you have a different thought?
We also have what they call it, a syllabus, not syllabus, a schedule of events, breakout sessions, peer-to-peer talk. I'm sorry, guys.
What I saw still didn't have actual, it said it had times and all, but it didn't have a description of,
Itinerary.
you're right, it didn't have the,
Well, what we have, like the breakout session, there's 1 to 5 topics that you can choose to go to, and then the next session you go to the other one. It's just sort of a rotating around type deal, but there is one. Let's see, it's
what I saw didn't have the list of the topic choices, so it didn't show. But
It,
like I say, if it's
when what I have
discretionary,
doesn't
it's
show
fine.
the, well, here they are. Basics, accounting, changes for the new year, artificial intelligence, and the picking system. There's a keynote speaker, and when you register, you can actually, if there's a topic that you would like to see there, you can actually ask to see if they can cover that. So,
All right, so you've heard the request. It's out-of-state travel. We approve those for any office, any department, bring them to the commission for approval. Costs are incurred by him. I'm not sure that there's a whole lot more we would want to do with it. Is there a motion to approve?
The only thing I would like to add as safety director, if, just so I'm clear, because what you're saying, the attorney's saying, if we're using a county vehicle and they're county employees and something happens there, I need to know what I need to do on my side as safety director. I mean, he's using that funds and that's good, but
If they approve the travel, then it would be the same as,
Okay.
You would respond to it like any other event.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion.
All right. But again, it's just basically, we're being asked to acknowledge and approve the out-of-state travel portion of it. No budgeted funds. Unless there's an event that requires the safety department to respond, but that's a what if that we can't control. So. Is there a second?
Second.
Any other questions or comments on it? Sheriff, there are a couple of things before we vote on this. There are procedures in place, and your department has to deal with those like all the rest of us do. So on things like ordering a vehicle, there's a procedure to go through on the purchase orders and so forth, and you know that, and sometimes that creates confusion. This, I'm not sure what the issue is with this. Maybe it looked too general instead of specific as far as training. It was more general, but if you're a good bit of what your folks deal with every day is commissary related, I would think it'd be ordinary and normal to participate in a workshop that a company or vendor is providing that you do business with. I would think that.
what we normally do is whatever funding that we get it out of, we make sure the class, schedule is on there and the people that attended and things like that. Just to cover our
those things create some conflict, so I think we're good here. We have a motion and a second to approve it. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
No.
There's a 2-to-1 vote in favor, so that's approved. All right. What else do you have for us from your department?
That's it.
All right. Thank you. Next is to ask the engineer to come forward and give us an update on the Rebuild Alabama Transportation Plan and anything else from your department that you want to bring. Thank y'all for your work the last few hours.
This is for last year's plan. This is just the annual report for the last year's plan. We had our 107 project, Strawn School, Hathaway Road, County Road 20, Debbie Coleman, and Ted Road was on the plan. And we completed the Strawn School, Hathaway, and County Road 20 project and Debbie Coleman. Although Debbie Coleman will use other funds other than this.
Give us a project number, because we don't have Strong School and stuff on here, do we?
43.
I'm sorry, Greg, it's 43.
All right, so that one's completed?
That one's completed. 2 through 4, and 5 is completed.
2, 3,
5
4,
was,
and 5.
5 was used with the ARPA funds,
Okay,
other than the rebuild funds.
all right. Tedder Road?
Tedder Road, we held off on. We actually dropped it from the plan for this coming year.
Will it roll forward?
We'll probably end up picking up a little bit later on, yes. We still want to get that project done later on,
So 107 is not completed.
yes. But I'm ready, I can talk about it real quick. We're looking at getting it, I'm just waiting on some good weather to get it paved. Now, we brought some more material in, had a little bit of a base failure due to some wet material we had, and we got it repaired last week.
That's good.
So,
This rain last night probably will test.
Yeah, it's
really
gonna
good,
help.
won't it? Hey, the two columns at the right-hand side, the CRAF amount and the FAEF amount, I'm assuming CRAF is county rebuild?
rebuild funds,
All right,
and then the federal
FAEF
exchange,
is what?
the federal exchange funds.
Federal exchange,
Yeah.
all right.
We get about $400,000 a year on that fund, on the federal exchange side. And our rebuild funds, it's getting close to, I think, between $800,000 to $1 million now for our funds off that. So,
You got $2.1 million of funds on the completed projects, plus number 5, Coleman Road.
yeah, but it was used using ARPA funds.
Okay,
That was
that was
ARPA.
outside of this.
Yeah, that was
Do
outside
you
of
remember how
that.
much that project was?
Coleman,
Roughly.
it was a half mile, so it's probably around 85, 90,000 if I had to guess, Greg.
Okay, thanks.
So in that range. It could be a little less, but just
That's fine.
winging it.
Yep.
I'm gonna say it's from about 85,000.
Okay. So you're giving us this report, does it require action from us to accept the report?
Just accept the report, yes.
Is there a motion to accept this report?
We just gotta submit the annual report to the,
I make a motion to accept it.
All right, is there a second? Yeah. There's a motion and a second. Anybody else have questions on it? Thanks for the further explanation, because it's not always clear. And again, I think it's significant that it is, the amount that it is, something over $2.2 million. All right. All in favor of accepting this report, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. What other reports? Anything?
that's really it. We had a lot of rain. We had some flooding today in areas we'd never had really flooding before. Craven Bridge Road and a little bit of flooding down on Laird Road. But Laird Road was not to be unexpected, but Craven Bridge kind of surprised me with just 2 inches of rain. So it must have really come, I mean, but I hadn't seen it where they're saying it was, but that's what the EOC got calls on it this morning about that, so. But,
Anybody else have questions for Lynn while he's up? All right, thank you.
all right, thank you.
Any other staff reports?
I did have a report of a house damage in Pier 7 Road
Cool.
down there, so I'll be going down there.
A tree, or do you know?
Yeah, that's
Most
true.
likely. Okay. Commissioners, do you have anything to bring? Ms. Carey? Yes, ma'am.
I would like to share that state has notified CATS that 2 of our 4 vans have come in.
Good.
Ms. Carey's working on getting them insured. As soon as we get that, I'll let them know.
Good deal. Good.
Halfway there.
All right, good deal. It's been a while, hasn't it?
A long while.
Okay. Lynn, Carey?
Alabama Little Britches will be at the arena this weekend, so I'd like for everyone to go out and support that group of young kids.
Okay. Anything else? If not, a motion to adjourn would be in order. Thank you, Ms. Lee.